Well, what a great event. I will say to you when I say to start all events like this, great afternoon. Great afternoon. You notice I didn't say good afternoon. This is Nash Community College, and on days like this and events like this, good just doesn't cut it. So great afternoon to everyone. I am Lou Honeycutt, and I'm honored to serve as the 5th president of this incredible college. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and students, which includes every Wolfpack student you're looking at right now, I want to welcome you to campus today for the 2025 City High graduation ceremony. Now, whenever I talk about City High, I always talk about Team Wolfpack in the same voice as I do with Team Nash. Everyone on Team Wolfpack, who are the faculty, staff, and students, are members of Team Nash. In fact, we wanted that, we knew that connection was so strong, and ever since I came here 5 years ago, I've wanted City High on campus to be here with us and let us celebrate even more. Well, I'm proud to tell you, as of fall of this year, as you all know, we moved City High onto campus. Now, I'm going to tell you, campus is a little more crowded than it used to be, but we are so proud to have every member of Team Wolfpack on campus with Team Nash. So, graduates, I hope you're as proud of yourself as we are proud of you today. I want to thank you for allowing Nash Community College to be a part of this part of your life's journey, and you've got so much ahead of you. It just helps us, makes us more proud of you every day to think about that. Keep in mind, though, you'll always be in the Wolfpack, but you will also always be Nash Nighthawks. And with that being said, I think it wouldn't be fair if we didn't do a Nighthawk call. So 1, 2, 3. Caw-caw! It's just something we have to do. Again, welcome to campus. Feel free. We hope after this event you'll take time to drive around our campus and see how beautiful it really is. But again, congratulations, graduates. Congratulations, friends and family members, for everything that's been accomplished today. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I am Kimberly Rasco, principal of the Center for Industry, Technology, and Innovation High School. Thank you, Dr. Honeycutt, for your warm welcome to all students, guests, and staff. We appreciate the continued partnership that we have with Nash Community College and all that you have done to make this event possible. We've enjoyed our first year here on campus and appreciate the hospitality shown to us since the very first day. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, honored guests, proud parents, and of course, our exceptional class of 2025. It is with great pleasure and pride that I welcome you all to the 3rd graduation ceremony of City High School. At this time, I would like to recognize our distinguished guests. When your name is called, please stand. I will begin with our platform guest, Dr. Lou Honeycutt, Nash Community College President. Dr. Steve Ellis, Superintendent of Nash County Public Schools. Board members, Dr. Daniva Chavis, Dr. LaShonda Washington, Mr. Linwood Weeks, and from the Superintendent's Cabinet, Dr. Leondas Farrell Jr., Associate Superintendent, Mrs. Melissa Dancy Smith, Assistant Superintendent for Academics and Accountability, Mr. Jeff White, Executive Director of Secondary Schools. If there are any other elected officials here today, please stand. Other members of the Superintendent's Cabinet, any member of the Central Office staff, all principals, assistant principals, and school counselors. All City High staff, and all Nash Community College staff. I know our graduates would like to extend their appreciation to those who have advised, nurtured, and supported their success throughout their educational careers. Graduates, your accomplishments today would not have been possible without the support of your families. Thank you to all of you who were able to attend and those of you who are watching via the live stream. This thank you is on behalf of the graduates. Again, I would like to take this time to welcome you all to the third commencement ceremony for CITI High School. As we gather here this afternoon, we are not only celebrating the academic achievements of our graduates, but also acknowledging their perseverance, dedication, and hard work. Each graduate sitting before me today has embarked on a transformative journey filled with challenges, triumphs, and invaluable experiences. Today, we honor their commitment to learning, their pursuit of excellence, and their unwavering determination to succeed. As we begin this ceremony, please make sure that all cell phones and electronic devices are turned off or silenced. Please keep in mind that even though this is a day of celebration, this event is a dignified ceremony. Please hold all applause and recognition until each student has exited the stage. We will begin our ceremony with reflections from the super senior class representative, Juan Salazar. Juan, who will graduate summa cum laude, studied automotive technology and has received certifications in basic and advanced auto systems, brakes and suspensions, electrical and engine performance, as well as earning an associate's degree with highest honors from Nash Community. At this time, join me in welcoming Juan Salazar.
Good afternoon. I would like to begin by thanking and welcoming each and every one of you who have decided to join us here today. This goes out to all the staff, parents, and family who have helped us not only throughout high school, but also throughout our entire lives. We are grateful that you have joined us here today to celebrate on one of the most important days of our lives. Graduation is the end of a chapter and marks the beginning of a new one. That's why it's essential to focus on the challenges that lie ahead of us and how we will be tackling them. Whether it be more school or the search for a career, I wish all graduates the best and congratulate all for making this far. For me, the next chapter begins at UNC Charlotte in my search for a career in mechanical engineering with the concentration in motorsports engineering. Sure, it isn't as cool as driving a race car, but it gets me close to the action and it makes me feel important. It is truly an honor to be here today and have the opportunity to represent such an excellent class of graduates. I know that if I was chosen for this role, it was because my efforts and commitment to success have been recognized. And in complete honesty, I didn't work so hard because I had an immense passion for education or school, but simply because I've always been the kind of person to give it my all in everything I do. A mentality and a way of living that my parents have greatly instilled in me. They have taught me that great amounts of effort, dedication, and patience will result in grand rewards. I would not be here if not for them, and I thank them for supporting me in everything I do and pushing me to accomplish my goal, even if it seems impossible. And speaking of impossible, completing our first year of high school seemed almost impossible. We began high school amid this crazy pandemic, which made everything awkward and unusual. For the first semester of our freshman year, we were stuck behind computer screens with classmates that only appeared as names or dark screens. Thankfully, by our second semester, we were finally able to attend school in person. Unfortunately, only half of us were in class at a time, we were all wearing face masks, and we had to keep our social distance. It was a rough year. A few of us found it hard to perform as well as we had before and experienced a dip in grades. Nonetheless, we were able to push through and make it to the end of the school year. We were ready to move on. Summer vacation was coming up, and it would serve as a well-needed break. But of course, that break soon, too soon, came to an end. It would be time for us to return to school for our 10th grade year. Although it was our second year in high school, it almost felt like we were freshmen again. For starters, we had to join the freshmen on their trip to Nash Community College campus, where we would receive our student ID that we were unable to get during our freshman year. Additionally, the school suddenly became busier, and the number of new faces increased. Not only was there a new class of freshmen below us, but there were also a lot of upperclassmen we hadn't seen before. We even got to meet students in our own grade level whom we had previously only seen behind a computer screen. Fortunately, they were all friendly folk. And as we interacted with each other, cliques began to form among us. Attending school in person made our classes a lot more intuitive, thanks to the fact that we could actually talk to our teachers and classmates when we needed help. All this human interaction seemed to boost morale and it helped us lock in. Our grades recovered from the COVID dip, and we were able to finish our sophomore year feeling much more accomplished. Our 11th grade year was the busiest yet for CITI High. We were only the third group of students to ever join CITI High, and by then, 2 more had joined after us. For the first time, we had a class of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, and super seniors. It was a full house. Well, it was full sometimes. The super seniors were only showing up to the high school for 1 class, and some of us, along with some of the seniors, had gaps in our schedules where we would come or leave earlier. With fewer classes in our schedule and the privilege to drive, some of us sought out part-time jobs to earn some money of our own. Junior year came with a few other privileges, including the opportunity to join the seniors and super seniors at CITI High School's second ever prom. Unfortunately, we had serious matters to attend to before that could happen. The matter in question was the dreaded ACT exam. However, once that was out of the way, it was smooth sailing towards prom, a hop, skip, and a jump past Awards Day, and a memorable end of the year with CITI High School's first graduating class of 2023. As our 4th year began, the finish line was coming into view. For some, it was closer than others. Certain pathways were crunched down so they could be completed quicker. This meant that with a lot of hard work and some of our overtime hours put into schoolwork, a portion of our class could graduate with their associate's degree in 4 years. Regardless of when we were graduating, it was time to think seriously about what we would be doing with the rest of our lives. Thankfully, the immense pressure was lightened by the senior activities that we would be allowed to participate in. My favorite was our long trip to Carowinds, which was finally allowed to materialize after the class before us had attempted and failed. As fun as it was, the year would end on a bittersweet note as we had to say goodbye to a large portion of our classmates. Although I know they're out there and doing better things, I feel like they left us too soon. On top of that, not only did we say goodbye to many friends that year, but we also had to say goodbye to our original building. That year, we were told that we would be moving away from our one-hallway school to a location on a campus in Nash Community College. And that's how we get to today. Although we have outgrown that hallway, it will always hold a lot of memories. It may have felt cramped at times, but I think it made us feel more connected, like one big family. Unfortunately, my time at this new location has been very sparse. Because I've only come to campus on Wednesday for Avid class, I am left with very little to say about it. On top of that, it's quite tough to describe what this year has been for us all. Everyone has kind of been on their own path, and we just haven't spent much time together. I've seen a lot of initiative from this group of students, and I'm excited to see what we can accomplish. Almost everyone I've talked to has a plan after high school. From what I've heard, some plan a further education. Others want to be on their current jobs. And I even heard someone mention that they would be moving to a different country. Whatever it may be, I wish all the best. Tackling life head on won't be easy. But I'm more than certain everyone here will be successful. But before I step back and let someone else get a word in, I wish to leave you with a quote from a very wise man. It goes, "We don't get to choose how we start this life. Real greatness is what you do with the hand you're dealt." That quote comes from Victor Sullivan, a character in a video game. And although it doesn't come from a great author or a noble scholar, it is a quote that has motivated me since the day I heard it. Many times I've been told that my dreams won't come true simply because I don't have the money. But this quote helps me believe that it doesn't matter just how little we were born with or how much we were born with. All that matters is what you do with the resources at your disposal to find success. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me talk. And I hope every student here leaves feeling like a champion. Jaxel Strand is a member of the CITI High School National Honor Society, student ambassador, and magna cum laude graduate. Jaxel completed his associate's degree in information technology cybersecurity, while also juggling high school in 4 years. He also earned certifications cybersecurity, network administration, virtualization, and cloud computing, software applications, and help desk support. At this time, join me in welcoming Jaxel Strand.
Class of 2025. I'm honored to be standing here and speaking in front of our class, staff, and relatives. Now I can tell you what these students have been really up to in these classes. Nah, I'm just kidding. Talk to me after graduation, I'll tell y'all. But it really is an honor to be in front of y'all. Today I want to talk about two things, determination and what drives determination. Now if you ask some of my friends, they would say I'm the last person that needs to be talking about them about determination, but that's a conversation for another day. Now, there's a lot of definitions for the word determination, but today I'll be focusing on one that defines it as a firm or fixed intention to achieve a desired end. And before y'all think it, I'm not standing in front of you just to say, oh, just have determination, everything will work out, or here's how to be determined to reach your goals. All of you have exemplified determination in your 4 to 5 years at CITI High School. Nobody gave you a golden ticket to pass go all the way to graduation. You worked hard and was determined to reach this end. What I am here to tell you is that determination is and will always be instilled in you. What made you stay up those nights to complete missing assignments? What made you come to school at an earlier time to study for tests? Shoot, what made you even come up and get dressed to come here? It was all your fixed attention to achieve your desired end. Some may call it determination. But just think back, even at times where you hit roadblocks, if you really desired that goal you set for yourself, you were determined to reach it. Keep that in mind, because after graduation, you'll be in the real world, and you're going to need a lot of determination for that. As I look around, I can tell you all want to ask me, well, I can read mine. Well, duh, I need determination, but how do I stay determined? And to that, I say, great question. Next question. I'm just kidding, though. But it does lead into my next segment of what drives your determination. This drive I'm talking about, some may call it motivation, is something that fuels your determination. I want everyone to think, yes, that includes you staff and relatives, what's your drive? What makes you reach your goal? It seems pretty hard to answer, doesn't it? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. What drove my determination was complete FOMO. I didn't get selected for one gifted kids class in elementary school and I said never again. But figure out what drives your determination, because once you do that, you'll find it a lot easier to stay determined for your goal. As I stand before my class, I see the faces of our future. We have not only grown as people, but in our studies, attitude, and outlook on life. We have shown time and time again that once we know our desired end, we are determined to see it through. We all contain the smarts, wits, and talents to recognize what drives our determination and keeps us determined. As I finish this YAP session off, I want you all to always set goals for yourself. Keep setting your attentions on higher things, because while others may tell you the sky is the limit, it's actually what you stand on to reach the beyond. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Juan and Jack, so that was really good. I wish you both the best of luck in the future. Dr. Ellis, Dr. Honeycutt, class of 2025, it is time. Marshals, please take your positions for the presentation of diplomas.
Benjamin Ayala Francisco.
Associate's degree in Information Technology.
Riley Jacob Borton.
Associate's degree Automotive Systems Technology.
Darian Jermaine Cottle Jr., summa cum laude.
Associate's degree Information Technology.
Braxton James Cooper. Nevaeh Nicole Daniels.
Associate's degree Hospitality Management.
Adon Flores.
Associate's degree Automotive Systems Technology.
Andre Malik Hicks. Zachary Damon Howard. Courtney Alexandra Jackson, cum laude.
Associate's degree, medical office administration.
Corinne Sasadi Martinez Franco. Hezekiah Emmanuel Perry. Jonathan Anais Perquette.
Associate's degree, industrial systems technology.
Mark Anthony Rivers. Brianda Liana Rodriguez Mojica. Juan Salazar, summa cum laude.
Associate's degree, automotive systems technology.
Shakaya Shalaje Small. Ashley Vanessa Sota Supunes. Jaxel Darrell Strand, magna cum laude.
Associate's degree, information technology.
Anaya Janae Western.
Parents, students, and all other guests, thank you. Students, as you embark on this next chapter of your journey, may you continue to embrace learning, pursue your passions, and make a positive impact on the world. Guests, please allow all graduates to exit the auditorium before you leave your seats. You may exit out the doors to my left and meet your students in the courtyard. Will the class of 2025 please stand? By the power vested in me by the Nash County Public Schools Board of Education and the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you a graduate of the Center for Industry, Technology, and Innovation High School. You may turn your tassels. Congratulations.